If you've ever go to Special Olympics, you'll understand God just radiates through that whole organization. And I really felt loved, and it was that love and the support of my parents and my family that got me through high school, which I hated. And it was only 7 months ago, and I hate it. The second day of 10th grade, I got really sick. I started shaking so bad that I couldn't even walk. And they called 911 and I was taken to the ambulance. I was taken by ambulance to the hospital. And they told me that I might have brain cancer, that's what they thought was. And what most people would be, was terrified. For the first 3 days, I was totally scared out of my mind. But then after that, I started thinking about it. I'm like, maybe brain cancer would be better. Because I don't think like this anymore, but at the time, I thought that brain cancer would be better than cerebral palsy. Because I would either die or I would get better. But I would never have to live with it for the rest of my life. And they did not, thank goodness, they did not diagnose me with brain cancer. I was diagnosed with psychogenic non-epileptic seizures. So, my parents, being the comedians, right, had tried humor on everything. We don't call them that, we call them crappie flops. Because it's usually like, okay, if you're like Amy Wyman, don't know what crappie is, it's a fish. And I seriously look like this fish flopping on the dock. It's so horrible to say, but so true.
She does not look like a fish flopping.
And they said the causes of these was emotional stress, and at the time they didn't know what kind of stress that brought these on. Later, a year later, we found out it was the emotions of feeling lonely and the emotions of not feeling good enough that brought them on. And when I was diagnosed, I was having 14 crappie flops a day. So they got really intense, and that's really where my faith in God started to diminish. Later that month, my great-grandma died. My great-grandma's my hero. If I could be like anyone, I wish I could be like great-grandma Kay. She loved everyone like her own child, because that is what God wanted her to do. And she died of old age, and I started becoming depressed, that there was no hope. My hero was gone. I was having these crappie flops, and I started becoming suicidal. I had everything from the letters to my parents written to exactly how I was going to do it, written down. And if it wasn't for one person, my best friend Haley, I don't know what I would have done. She seriously reached out to me. She invited me over and we hung out. And she introduced me to youth group. And my youth minister then strongly encouraged me to go to this 2-week camp called YTM. Yeah! for Youth and Theology and Ministries here at St. John's in the summer. And that was a huge leap of faith for me because I wasn't going into this camp. I'm like, dude, I'm not even sure God exists. Like, look at all the crap he's dumped on me. And it was really that camp, that 2 weeks of those people saying, we love you for you because God is awesome and you are awesome. And I fell in love with God. I fell in love with everything. I remember asking Jeff Castor, I call him Master Castor. I remember asking him, like, what can I do after this camp? It's like, well, go and preach the gospel like I've been telling you to do. So I did. I got really involved, and in high school, I got shown some special people in my life that have shown me that I was not the only one feeling lonely. A girl in my high school named Steph, she was a year older than me, battled with cancer, and she came up to me one day and she's like, Danielle, dude, what do? I feel like an outcast. I didn't have an answer for her, but she showed me that I wasn't the only one lonely. Unfortunately, she died when I was a junior in high school. When another close friend of mine, Laura, battled with anorexia. And she comes back to school with this big smile on her face, and she's so optimistic, like, yeah, you guys, she loves to dance. And, but you really see God's love shining in her. And even though I know that these people make me feel lonely, well, that they are also lonely, I still feel lonely because I have no one on this campus to go to that knows exactly what it's like to have cerebral palsy, exactly know what it's like to have crappy flops, and they're like, dude, I so know where you're coming from. I have no one, and I feel so lonely. And this is the question I have for you. If we are all made in God's image, and if we are all created as brothers and sisters in Christ, why can't we accept each other? I've struggled with that question my whole life. You don't know what it means to me to be like, I accept you. I know you have this huge baby crap behind you, but I love you for you. And that means the world to me. And if I want you to go out here with anything today, just accept one another, love one another. That's what brothers and sisters are supposed to do, is love. And I ask you not to pity me, because seriously, I'd rather be called ugly, stupid, dumb, for like all those things rather than being pitied. Because what you're doing to me and to others is you're saying, I can do something and you can't. And it hurts. So, like I said, just love one another, because in the Bible, excuse me, I'm sorry if this stand just goes flying at you.